The ACLJ is currently, right now, while we were on the air, the ACLJ has sued the Biden administration on this FOIA issue related to the topic, the very serious, very dark, very disturbing topic of the use of aborted baby fetal parts for research.
You remember back when Planned Parenthood got caught with essentially a menu of baby body parts. It's so disgusting to think about, Logan. It's almost hard to verbalize, but you're right. We do have to put the truth out there. The sad reality is that the federal government, taxpayers, you and me, we're funding that research.
This is an issue that a lot of people are concerned about right now because the Trump administration actually moved to stop this taxpayer funding of this research. And the Biden administration, in their first 100 days, one of the first things they wanted to bring back was this.
This is the White House press briefing. You'll hear a reporter, followed by Jen Psaki, the White House press secretary.
As you well know, the administration just lifted the ban on researchers using fetal tissue from elective abortions. And the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops, the leaders of the president's own faith, said in reaction, "It is deeply offensive, quote, to millions of Americans for our tax dollars to be used for research that collaborates with an industry built on the taking of innocent lives." How does the White House respond to that criticism?
Look, I think the White House respectfully disagrees, and we believe that it's important to invest in science and look for opportunities to cure diseases, and I think that's what this is hopeful to do.
Kind of blows past it, just says it's fine, nothing to see here, move along, let's keep going. We have a really short answer, especially when it comes to the president's faith, and then his faith leaders say, this is immoral, this is something we have to deal with.
She respectfully disagrees, but the gory details are not respectful.
Yeah, this just goes back to Obama era. We respect your opinion, but you're ignorant and wrong because, we're the all-powerful almighty.
It's not even... Are you doing this? Well, we know they're doing it because Jen Psaki admitted to it. We know that they rolled back the regulations. But what we're asking for that we haven't received any response on is what were your moral considerations here? Because we know you removed the ethical review board. So I think it's important, even not just that we're asking for broad records, but there is a point to it. They're targeted in our request.
They know flatly that this research is unethical. And the other reason, Logan, is that there are more ethical options. But what that would entail they would get a recommendation back from this review board, and they would have to acknowledge that this type of research using fetal remains is not the most ethical option available.
The Biden administration, because they are not listening, they are not responding, they are breaking the rules, and sometimes you have to take things a step higher to get a response.
With Health and Human Services, we should be getting a lot, almost everything we ask for unredacted, and they don't. They either don't respond, they either say, yeah, we got this request, but nothing further, or they say, we are not going to tell you whether or not we have anything. And so we go to court and we say, we're entitled to the documents. We are entitled to them unredacted. Please give this to us now. And that's where we start the real legal fight.
The redactions already come back. So we've been through the redaction process. So now you're arguing for the production of documents and no redactions. So that's the step we're now at. Now, what's interesting about that, and I think what's significant about that is, and this is one of several that we filed, we had a really good ruling in another case, unrelated. Okay, it was another case against the Department of State, against the Biden administration. But there the court ordered unredacted documents produced. It's set forth what the precedent would be. So we actually, Mary Ellen, now have a precedent from the same court, different judge, same court in Washington, D.C., and that helps build upon a body of case law that allows us to then get this done.
On our website, there's an article by Ben Cisney, and there's plenty of others, specifically about this issue and what this is pertaining to.
This isn't some ghoulish science fiction film.
This is what it feels like.
This is how your tax dollars are being spent, and it's repulsive. I think that encapsulates what you're saying. There's reasons on air why we don't want to describe even some of the records we're looking for, because it does seem horrific.
The ACLJ, we're going to court. We're suing the Biden administration.